Yeah, it's close as we're going to get. Hold on. Good enough. I guess those of you who are viewing it on the web, all two of you. Anyway, just look at YouTube, put my call K4PEW into the search block. You can see and hear what my radio season is. Or you can go on our regular website, 146415.net for Simplexton. You can go to our groups.io site, which is groups.io. It's groups, GROUPS.India Oscar. And just put in MJSS and their search thingy there, and you'll find our group. And you can sign up for email reminders, and we also do information stuff and the normal ham routine and announcements. Also, or you can send an email to me at K4PEWARRL.net. We normally meet at 8 p.m. every Wednesday night and Saturday night on 145 FM Simplex, which I'm sure you already know. Purpose of it is to have fun, figure out what we're doing wrong or what we're doing right, seeing how we can hear each other or not hear each other, and improve our stations, as many have done, including myself. A single announcement other than, is there any announcements that I need to know about? Because I don't think we have any. I'm hoping this is on. Anybody? Somebody give me a amen.
Yeah, amen.
Okay, thank you. I wasn't hearing anything. Sure it was on, but you never know. Somebody could have knocked down my antenna. Probably the neighbors. I don't think we have a breakfast, but it's not until the second Saturday in August, so that will be a week, which I'm already looking forward to. My wife bought me a new T-shirt, so to speak. She goes, "Boy, that would look great at the ham breakfast." Why? It's just a T-shirt. She cracks me up. She'll find any excuse to buy clothing, hers or mine. And I know I was a real fashion plate when I go places. You guys all know that. I even sometimes shave. Special announcement. Well, this is net number 827. We're starting from the east, but we will be starting. People are short on time first. By the way, this is kind of a lightning round, so we can get through it fairly quickly on the check-ins. We can hang out later and chat if you like. It's about 30 minutes, and then we can have a regular session, but we're also going to follow it up by the 10-meter net, which usually takes about all of 5 to 8. We'll go from there. So anybody short on time?
Whiskey 4/2 Echo 0 Whiskey Sugar Tire.
2 Echo, I've got 0. It's 2 Echo 0 0 or 2 Echo Oscar. Which is it?
You know what it is. Echo 0 Whiskey Sierra.
Oh, there we go. Boy, that is the longest one we have on record here. Good to have you in there. I know you're short on time today. You said you were going to have something else to do. Appreciate you checking in. Anything quickly for the net, or you just check?
Just checking in, my friend.
Very good. That's Lee. He is he currently has, that's his call, just so you'll remember. You probably heard some of that track. /2 Echo 0 Whiskey Sierra. And that's a UK license, and that W4, he's able to use it here with permission of the FCC. And he's going to be taking the exam here in the next 10 days or so over at the Wilson. So, I'm confident he'll be fine. Who else is short on time?
K4.
Hold on, I got who did I have in? Oh yeah, Robin. How you doing, Rob? Well, I'm glad you could be short on time for us. Appreciate taking the time to check in. Hope you're doing okay. I'd go jump in the rack if I were you. That was Robin. Kilo 4 India Delta Charlie. Me about 5 miles in Hermitage, just off of Mount Juliet Road. Who is short on time?
Romeo Victor Quebec, Brent, Mount Juliet.
Hey, Brent. Good to have you check in. Anything quick for the net?
was out at the Cedars of Lebanon today and didn't realize they had a cave out there. But yeah, I had a good day today.
Cave?
Yeah, it's called Jackson Cave, and I never knew it existed. You have to walk down one of the trails.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Goes about 1,000 feet in.
Wow. Lighting in there? You got to bring your own lights.
Yeah, just bring your own bottle, bring your own.
Oh, wow. Very good. Yeah, bring your own, what do you call it? Duct tape and what do you call it? And tie wraps.
Absolutely. Get ready to go spelunking.
Very good. Quebec. Somebody else, I didn't know there was a cave back in there. That's interesting. Cave on the Cedars Lebanon Park. Kilo Echo 4, Romeo Victor. This is, well, I heard somebody else in there. Anybody else short on time? Oh, all righty. Any first time check-in? All right, I'm checking in two there. Kilo Mike 4, Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. Michael for Tango Juliet Foxtrot, both in Ashland City. Everything going all right? KM4YRF, everything all right?
Everything's going good.
Yeah, signal's crappy today. Yeah. Very good. That was it again. Kilo Mike 4, Yankee Romeo Foxtrot, Michael and his brother, Kilo November 4, Tango Juliet Foxtrot, Ashland City. I appreciate you, Michael and Rick, checking in. Who else is short on time? So we'll jump right into the East, or we're first time check-ins. Is there any of the first time? Because Michael checked in on first time, so he didn't hear me properly. All righty then. Anybody first time check-in or East?
WA4ZH.
Hey, how are you doing tonight there? You doing okay, James?
Yeah, doing fine. Took the car in through the car wash today. Yeah, got it clean.
Sounds good. Anything else for the net quickly?
That's about all. I'm staying up in my room here, trying to clean up stuff.
I got you. Very good. Now you got a great signal. Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel Indian. That's James here in Mount Juliet. Who else is East?
Kilo India 4, Sierra India Bravo, Kilo 4, Sierra Oscar Romeo. Good evening, Paul, and I ain't got no. It's my Friday. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. Last Wednesday, your last Friday will come along way too soon.
This is true, and I don't want that to happen anytime soon. So, no, I'm not going to look give towards the mouth.
No, I know. We got to enjoy all the days, whether we're working or not, I think.
Carry on. Appreciate what you're doing down there, and we'll holler at you when we can. KI4SIB, Badger Net. Thank you, sir.
Yep, that was heard. And Stephanie, Kilo India 4 Sierra India Bravo, and Kilo India 4 Sierra Oscar Romeo in Lebanon, just downtown Lebanon. Who else is East?
KQ4AET.
Hey, Chris, everything all right?
Through the trailer out there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I missed a little bit. There was a bump in the signal. You said you wanted to thank him for the time he spent with you showing the trailer, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. He probably heard you. Hear that, Richard?
No, in fact, I didn't.
Quebec 4 Alpha Echo Tango was taking the time to thank you for spending time with him showing the trailer out there at the fairground.
Glad that he could be doing it again if he didn't see enough the first time.
It's not that big.
I know. No, I'm glad to do that. I found it interesting.
Well, very good, Chris. Anything else for the net tonight?
No, sir. I'm all good. I might hang out for the 2 meter later on.
All right, very good. That's Chris. Kilo Quebec 4 Alpha Echo Tango in Mount Juliet and Gladeville. Who else? Or it's Mount Julietville. That's what it is. Who else is east?
KQ4, I think.
Kevin, what's going on with you?
Man, not much. Well, just hanging out, hanging loose, trying to be cool.
Well, today wasn't too bad. It was just really humid.
I felt pretty decent out, I thought. It wasn't too bad. I'll let you get on with the net.
Yeah, very good, Kevin. You sound fine yourself. Kilo Golf 4, Mike, India Zulu, Kevin in Lebanon over by Cumberland University. He's trying to teach him. Who else is the east?
Okay, I'm for it, TV.
Oh, Stan. Oh, well.
Pretty good call. How about yourself?
Well, I had a nice little dinner, and dogs are fed, and all's good with the world at the moment.
I'm out front then, huh?
Pretty much. Today is my wife's Friday is today, and starting when she gets home at 2:15 in the morning. That's our weekend together. Is Thursday morning at 2 in the morning until Saturday night.
Work those hours.
They're no good for me either, but we haven't got that long before retirement, so it's worth doing.
Yeah, this is a Super Bowl. I'll hook you up back to that. Okay, I'm for it.
Yeah, very good. That was Stan for Hotel Quebec Echo. Who else is east? East or north?
Danny, Gallatin.
Very good. Danny, you doing all right?
Oh, yes, great.
Great. I wish everybody.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
I know when I've had health problems in the past, I go, man, what happened to being great?
Really? No, the day was a pretty good day.
Oh, yeah, no, they're all good days. Just some are gooder than others. Very good. That was Danny, Kilo Delta 4, Golf Oscar November. Don't forget, we can hang around later after the net. West Gallatin. Who else is north?
J3CTP.
Hey, I did for the net, but I was in the midst of stuffing my face, and I figured you were just doing a radio check.
Yeah, radio check.
Yeah,
No, you're doing fine with the new radio. Works fantastic.
Yeah, you're coming in kind of with a little bit of noise on you. I don't know why. I'm coming in pretty good other than YRF is barely readable.
Did anything changes there? I turned something off. Oh no, I'm sure it is. Oh yeah, Michael and Michael's signal, same signal, was awful today. Just awful from Ashland City.
Well, it's coming in here better. But it is, kind of.
Yeah, since I didn't graduate from what do you call it, from propagation school, I don't think anybody else did either, because we never can figure it out.
Yeah, and I think there's an airplane that flew through there a couple times. You could hear the flutter.
Oh, is that right? Well, very.
No, I'm going to secure my radio.
All right, don't want to wear it out. That was Brian, Kilo Alpha 3 Charlie 10 Andersonville. Who else is north?
WB0 NOL.
Hello, Mr. Mark. Everything all right?
Everything's good. Back here listening, and got a little noise on it tonight, but that's the last week or so.
Your signal is, there's a tiny. I mean, it was so dramatic between yours and so quiet that I can hear this tiny little sizzle in there. It sounds so funny because it's otherwise it's like 99 point. I mean,
Well, I don't know. It should 50 watts and we're 5 miles.
yeah, but not everybody. Well, yeah, most of the signals in Mount Juliet, in Gladeville, et cetera, are pretty, good, solid signals. But yours is always, of course, you've got a good audio set up there over there as well.
Well, that's good to hear. Well, I don't really have anything for the net. Carry on.
All right, that's Mark. Whiskey Bravo 0, November, Oscar in is north or west? All right, all right. Greg's not in there yet, but he will be momentarily. So far, we've got a triad of 220 people, 220 operators.
That's right. We're working on it.
Slowly but surely, we're pulling the money out of our pockets.
You should be getting your diamond reimbursement check here pretty soon.
Oh, I wish. They won't even return my call on me money.
Well, I bought a diamond, so I've got about 3 of them on the roof.
I hear you. Good antenna, but so does Comet, so does Hustler. It just depends on what you need and what you want. You know, I'm not going to brag on Diamond anymore. They don't even return my calls.
Oh, the Comet also, they're good. But anyway, that's all for the net. I don't have anything else.
Very good. That's Jack in Donaldson. Kilo Golf 4, India is in Donaldson. Who else is west? Operating through a firestorm or something.
Really? I don't know. I'm not hearing anybody, Roman. I don't know.
Is anybody else hearing that?
Here we go. KB4 TV testing.
Yeah, it was better. Did you turn something off?
No, I have no idea. I just moved my antenna around on the 220 and Jack had a huge all the way pretty much.
Oh, awesome. Well, mine's going to be up another 12 feet here when I get done with this, so it should be better for all of us, to me anyway.
I'll keep working on my end of it. I'll keep it short, KB4 TV.
Yeah, very good. That was Greg, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie, Antioch. Who else is west?
Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra India Bravo, John.
Hey, John. It's a double with somebody else in it. Who was it?
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta, Doug.
Hey, Doug, hold on 1 second, too. John, you doing all right?
I'm doing good. How's this radio sounding? Had a buddy give me this radio.
Phone in it. I don't know if that's the radio or just where you're sitting in the house or what. Well, listen if you go to the YouTube 45 or so, you'll hear what I'm talking about. It's a slight tone. Doesn't your audio comes through fine.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I can hear a little bit from the speaker on the radio itself.
Yeah, very good. Something's interfering, and I don't think it's your radio. I'm not sure of that, but I'll let you figure it out.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for doing that.
Very good. Good to have you in there, John. It was John Kilo India Bravo. John, I forget where you are.
West Wilson County, right at the Davidson County border.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, as long as you're on this side of the border wall, you know.
Right.
Boy, that's really funny. That was John Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra India Bravo, and he's in West Wilson. Doug, you there? How you doing?
Doing well, Paul. I hear a little bit of a difference in your transmission, having allergies or something like that.
Well, I am having a little congestion today, but get a hold of it. But hold on 1 second. Yeah, I've got a little bit of congestion there, but.
Yep, going great today. It's just another beautiful day in the world of retirement.
Oh yeah, no, you can't beat it, really. On retirement is I don't get enough done.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? I get done what I want to get done.
Get done what my wife says to get done. How's that?
Well, now there's that. You're right about that.
Very good. That's Doug. And oh gosh, I'll get the name wrong here. I can't think of the location. I know the location. I can't think of the name of it.
That would be Greenbrier.
Yes, I don't. You know what's funny? That for some reason that name escapes me all the time. Well, even when I go look at it, I have to look for the name on the map.
Well, you just need to get the car, drive up. I'll fix you a cup of coffee, give you a tour. Humble ham shack, and you'll never forget it.
Oh, that's true. Very true. If I end up going places, I usually never forget them. Anyway, that's Doug in Greenbrier. Kilo Oscar for Mike. Kilo Delta. Who else is West? Anybody else West? Was that KO4SAM? Was that Sam? It is going. Are you operating mobile tonight?
No, I'm not. Wow.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Very interesting. I heard that story a while ago.
Well, I have a fairly consistent later in every day, starting somewhere in the afternoon usually. Terrible interference. You can see it on the YouTube video at the bottom, which is awful. And it's noisy, and if somebody has a weak signal, it bothers it a lot. Somebody who has a strong signal overcomes it, but if they have a weak signal, it's with it. Anyway, no, but I can understand most people. You doing all right, Sam? Haven't heard from you in a couple of nets.
Oh, yeah, everything. Yeah,
All right. I didn't hardly hear any of that other than a book you're reading. If you'll do me a favor and post that to the group if it's worth reading or worth discussing. So,
what is it? Group.io?
yeah, right. The groups.io, and then look us up under MJSS. You know which one it is. Very good. That's Sam in Nashville. Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Alpha. West or south? I heard the K. Oh, KF4. I'm sorry. See, I'm so used to. I'm so used to hearing big signals from you. Recognize your name, your call. Well, I didn't hear the call or your voice so very well. Anyway, it's KF4 KFQ. Excellent. She seems to be doing well. Yeah, I know. There's going to be a little of that going on too. My dog is still getting used to me. Of course it is. Yes, it is. Tony, Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec. He's got a new dog from a rescue agency, so he's kind of happy, or maybe not. The new dog. Who else is West? West or South? West or South?
Kilo 4, Kilo Charlie Foxtrot.
Oh, I think it was I heard very well was Kevin.
How's it going, Paul? Having a good evening?
Oh yeah, it's going great. It's always good. Nights are good. They're at work, but it's good.
Sounds like the ragweed's getting to you.
No, I just got some congestion with this. So some days it's worse than others, but it's tolerable, at least on my end.
Well, the ragweed's off the charts right now. That stuff's 10 feet tall.
Well, maybe that's what we ought to call the people talking on the air is ragweed.
Sounds good. Just want to say hi, K4KCS.
Yeah, that was Kevin. Kilo 4 Kilo Charlie Foxtrot. Forgot the name of the location. Get me with it.
Almaville.
What a name, Almaville. Almaville. Very good. Almost due south of me. Almost. Almaville, kind of near Murfreesboro to the west, I believe. That was Kevin, Kilo 4 Kilo. Who else is west or south?
Kilo Echo 4, Sierra Yankee 6.
Hey, one I didn't get a count on the D-Star thing on the Saturday.
Can't remember now. It's about 4, I think.
Just make up a number. 47. How's that?
Works for me.
All right, very good. Anything else, Larry?
Oh man, get on with it, Kitty.
Very good. That's Larry, Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor in Rockville. Who else is south? South or anywhere?
W4VX.
Hey, Ed,
How's it going tonight?
it's going great. You got a big signal tonight. Loud, good audio tonight. You're not using your quarter-watt radio. By the way, that I looked up that radio you were selling at 733 Kenwood. Some guys selling one on eBay for like $2.
Yeah, it's an older model, but this one's very clean. Evidently, he never had it mobile and mobile rig. So, yeah, it's a nice radio. I checked it out.
Very good. It looks like the precursor TMV 71V.
Oh yeah, it's an older radio.
No, I'm saying it's kind of faceplate, kind of, and it also, except that it has the removable faceplate, which is cool.
I forget what year the faceplate removal came out. 732s. I don't know if they had them or not.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not familiar with those at all. That was before my.
It wasn't mine. I guess I've always been a little heavy into different.
Yeah, no, I get it. I didn't get a license until 2005, I think it was. Anyway, that's Eddie. He's in Gladeville, Whiskey 4. If anybody needs a nice 2-meter rig for a nice low cost, it is a nice rig though. I think it was what, 140 bucks? Oh, it went down. No, I didn't remember what it was. 130 bucks for a nice dual band rig. That one has or has?
Dan, I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Okay, no big deal. Anyway, it's a good buy from. Very good. Anyway, Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-Ray in Gladeville. Who else out there anywhere?
KG4 CXC, Chris and Gladeville.
Very good. We're almost going to beat the 30-minute time limit here. How you doing here?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing fairly well, I think. I'm doing fine. I don't know. I have to check with my wife when she comes home.
I'll report on that. I got my loop set up for at least for 10 meters right now, so I'm going to see if we can get on 10 meters tonight.
Where you get it mounted?
Just in the attic-ish.
Okay, very good. I just wondered. Not in the ceiling like you had at the other place.
Oh, no, it's closer to the roof, and we'll see how it works.
Well, it'll be great to me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Very good. That was Chris, Kilo Golf for Charlie X-Ray Echo, and he's in Gladeville, kind of. Is east, south, north, or west, or anywhere? Wow, I didn't copy it. Did somebody else copy that? One more time on that, please, slowly. You know, I got the Kilo Oscar 4. My problem isn't wholly yours. It's partially mine. I got a noise level here that's crazy. But it can give me a relay. Kilo Oscar 4 Tango India Zulu, correct? Yeah, very good, Don. Good to hear you in there. Yeah, I forget your location. Tell me what it is. Oh yeah, well you're doing fantastic for an HT with a homemade beam out of Bellevue area. You're doing. That's right. I forgot. That's what you have. You're doing okay. I have to admit it's pretty good to overcome my noise level with what you've got there. Well, very good. If you don't mind, if you would post something to the group, I think you're on the group. on the groups.io. And I'd love to see what the beam you built, because we were just talking the last few days about building beams. Yeah, very good. On your whatever plans you were using, we'd love to see that. Like I said, we were actively interested in doing some other beam building work. That was Don in Belmead area, and he's on an HT with a homemade beam. I'm surprised it even makes it over here under bad conditions and my noise level. Very good. Good to have you in there, Don. Who else is west, south, east, or north?
Kilo Oscar 4, Fox.
Ah, very good. Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Victor uniform. Jumped in there almost last, didn't you?
Yes. So on YouTube you were streaming, and I decided to hop on, try to jump in on a check-in for you.
Yeah, very good. Man, I can't believe you haven't checked in ages.
I know it's been a while since I kind of stepped back. I don't know if I told you during the haircut. Me and my wife had a miscarriage about a month ago. I have been staying home trying to just hang out with family and stuff. I can never catch you on the night you're there.
Hear that with you and your wife? That's always well, it's always it always seems awful, but there's a reason for it. Those things are nature's way of protecting things. At least that's my understanding. Usually, there's something amiss. But I hope she feels better, because it's also an emotional issue problem, as you know, and I hope it all gets better for you, Corey.
Yeah, it's been great. God's gonna provide once we start trying again. So, but yeah, I never catch you on church. I just step by in person. So I'm glad to be able to hop back on here.
Yeah, very good. Good to hear you in there. That's Corey. He's in Mount Juliet, but way up north, probably about up closer to the river. And that's Corey. Doesn't check in too often. He's busy on Wednesday nights. And yeah, let's hope things get better on that for those inclined to. Wife was having some health issues, and they're struggling with the emotional part of that. At any rate, all righty, we had 27 check-ins. At 30, at least that part of the net, 34 minutes into the hour. We're going to jump over to the 10-meter net, unless I hear a complaint. All right, and otherwise, the other fellow, just talk amongst yourselves. And some of you, I know you don't, or you don't have an antenna or whatever. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. K4P flying over to 28.415.
Good.
Very good. This is K4PEW Net Control, Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net on 10 meters. Looking for check-ins from the east. Please come now. Anybody east, please come now. East or north? Oh, signals tonight there, Downey. Hey, that is Danny, right? Yeah, I got. How are you copying me up there? Wow, no, yours is very low to me tonight. It's awful. Hold on one second. Bear with me a second. Danny, Danny, give me a call one more time.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. That airport was calling.
Okay, no, I'll get him in a second. I was on my other antenna, which doesn't perform that well on 10 meters, so that's why.
Yeah, you're about an S9 now.
Ah, no, you sound good. You sound plenty good. You're great. Who was the other? Was it KI4SIB? Was on?
Yeah.
All right, let me catch him. That was Dan. That was Kilo Delta 4 Golf Oscar November in West Gallatin. Is that you, Richard? Oh yeah, I can hear. That's a very low signal to me, and I got headphones on. I wasn't able to copy. But anyway, Richard, that's Richard KI4SIB, west of downtown Lebanon. Who else is west? East, excuse me, east. Though, Chris. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, you're running it through the tuner, right? Yeah, very good. That was Chris here in Gladeville, Mount Juliet area. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. Who else is east? KG4. No, I don't think the propagation is that good tonight, but I do have you good there and pretty solid, Kevin. Who else is east? By the way, it was Kevin, KG4 MIZ in Lebanon. I don't know if I said that. Who else is east? Somebody trying to check in? Anybody else north? North or west?
KG4 ILB, Jack and Donaldson.
Yeah, Jack, you sound fine, but how are you copying stations tonight?
Everybody's low, and I've got you at an S5.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not, again, it sounds great. You know, I didn't jump on 10 meters tonight on HF. It's earlier in the afternoon, but 20 meters and 40 meters was hopping today.
Yeah, it's just kind of bad tonight.
Yeah, it seems bad anyway. That was Jack. Kilo Golf for India, Lima, Victor, and Donaldson. Who else is west? Very good. We got Greg and Antioch, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie, Victor Echo. You have a good signal tonight, Greg. It sounds great. It's funny how these different paths are better than others on a 10 meters. It's a shit. You'd think it'd be. Oh, we'll jump back on there, but we can get together in a little bit. That was Greg, for Charlie, Victor Echo, and Antioch. Who else is west? Well, anybody anywhere? Any place, anywhere, please come down. Yeah, not much. 7 check-ins on the 10-meter upper sideband. I appreciate everybody being there. I'm going to go ahead and close on that. We can jump back into choose K4 PEW.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, catch you later. K4 PEW. I'm here in a moment.